Okay, I want to talk about traditional push hands training versus freestyle push hands training. The traditional training has circles so you can learn to follow and recognize circles. It has repetitions so if you make an error you have another chance. It has rhythm so that you can practice timing. It's made to nurture each other's skill, not as a competition or ego inflating device. So when you're working with someone else, the idea of give up yourself to follow others is very important. But what does it mean to follow? You know, at the very base level, you're responding to my actions and you're trying to keep up. But there's more than just one person operating my partner, so to speak. He has his conscious mind and his desires and what he's going to do to defeat me. And then there's the unconscious mind. The conscious mind is using strength and feeling its strength ricocheting off my posture, and it's getting feedback and creating like an interaction. But his unconscious mind is just kind of running around, throwing its 2 cents in on everything. If I respond to his conscious intent and actions, he can follow that very easily because his mind is with it right from the start. If I follow his subconscious actions, he falls into disarray because he doesn't necessarily even know they're occurring. So this is the posture or parent close-up in the first road in every push hands form, I think, on earth has that move in the first road. That action is based on this concept. So if I'm pushing with him here, and just put a foot back, we'll do like that. And so you see there, he's pushing back. He has like a subtext. So if I'm following his movements, he's moving and I'm following him here, but he's really going here. You see? So why follow where he thinks he's going? Follow where he's really going. We're doing a pattern, so he's supposed to be pushing right towards my center line and chest, but his energy is going this way. So I can take him that way very easily almost every time because he's helping me. He's already going that way in his subconscious. He hasn't identified it yet. So instead of just beating him up, I want to keep pointing it out to him that when I touch him, he's pushing that way immediately instead of just touching me in stillness. Oh boy, now that's getting dangerous for me now. Up now he's pushing again, you see? So now I can lead that out. But when he touches me in stillness, now I got a problem. Okay, there's an old story of Yang Lushan being invited to a wealthy man's house and defeating his bodyguards. And when they said, Master Yang, is there anyone that you cannot defeat with your soft power? His response was men of wood, men of metal, and men of stone. And what he really meant to say was anyone without ego, anyone who's kind of inert like a piece of wood or a stone or a piece of metal, they're going to be hard to contend with. But as long as you have an ego or fear, you're not going to be so hard to contend with. Because even in terms of if we're just like crossing hands like this, and I go like this and he wants to softly defend, if I go like this, he doesn't softly defend.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, if I let him in, he's going to punch me.
Yeah.
So as he was startled by that and went to defend, he got uprooted. And this is what we do with these arts, is to use your subconscious against you. I'm not interested in fighting his conscience. Has all sorts of cool plans to defeat me. It's like, I'm not interested whatsoever. I don't even want to come. I don't even come to a fight with a plan anymore. It's kind of a waste of energy. The plan is to be in center, stay empty, stay loose, stick, link, and follow.